Hello and welcome to Ruth in Hebrew. Today we are in Ruth 2:4, which or 3:4, which by the way is one of the seediest verses in the whole of the Bible. So prepare yourself. So let's see if you. The context is Naomi and Ruth. They've gone back to Bethlehem. Boaz has been very kindly toward Ruth, and Naomi has a plan because he's a near kin. And the way it worked in that culture is that when a woman was widowed, it was understood that the males who were related would pick up where the husband left off in terms of caring for the woman. And there was also this idea of preserving the seed of the deceased man because he's not around anymore. But anyway, so see if you pronounce the Hebrew here. Here's my attempt. Vihi vashakvo v'yadaat et ha-makom asher yishkav sham. Okay, so vav is and. Vihi, it's vihi. You might know yehi from Genesis 1, let there be light, vayehi or, let there be light. This is the jussive of haya. And it's a third hay, and third hays, the hay goes away. It goes away in the imperfect, and in this case, it's a jussive. So a jussive looks a lot like an imperfect. So, and let it be, let it be. So, and let be. So this is a third masculine singular jussive in the call or G stem from haya. And let it be in his lying. So we have ba, which is in, and we have o, which is the holem vav. It's a possessive his. And so shakav must be the infinitive construct of shakav. And because you don't have performatives and suffirmatives on an infinitive absolute, and it's not a participle. So in his lying. And let it be when he lies down. In other words, this is not lying as in, there are no spies around here. Not that kind of lying. It's this kind of lying. And let it be in his lying. In him to lie, and you know the place that he's going to lie there. So vav is and. This is yada, which you hopefully know is to know. It is a call or G stem with the t at the end. It is a second feminine singular because you is Ruth, who's feminine, and she's singular. So, and let it be in his lying, and when you know, et hamakom. Et is the definite direct object marker, direct object approaching, and then makom means place, and you know the place, asher, that, this is the relative pronoun, you know the place that, yishkav. So there's shakav again, we had shakav over here, here's shakav again. With the yod on the front, it is an imperfect, it is a third masculine singular from shakav. It's a call stem, you might have looked at that dagesh in the kaf and thought, is that a doubling dagesh? Is it a D stem or a PL? But no, this is just the beginning of a new syllable, and the bagad kafat letters sometimes have a hardening dagesh or a light dagesh or a dagesh katon, dagesh lene, whatever language you want to call it. So this is a silent schwa. The syllable is closed, which means that this dagesh is simply saying this is the beginning of a new syllable. So this is a call stem, a G stem, third masculine singular, imperfect from shakav. The place that he will lie, sham, he will lie there. All right, so basically when he lies down, he's going to be a little tipsy. He's going to go to sleep. You know where he's going to lie. You know, be ready. Don't let him know you're there, but be waiting. And see if you can pronounce this Hebrew. Here's my attempt. Uvat Vagelit Margalotaiv Vashakavd Vahu Yagid Lak. Okay, what's going on here? So this is a vav, it means and. Why is it a shruk? Because b is one of the bump letters, and vavs become shruks in front of bump letters often. The tav there is, again, second feminine singular, because we're talking about Ruth. This is this is a perfect form, but we would call this a sequential perfect. This is a vav consecutive. It's a wakatal form, if you want to go that way. But basically, when you have a series of perfects, the perfect, it is a sequential perfect. And basically what it says is I'll do whatever the leadoff hitter did. Now, the leadoff hitter is he, and it's a command, it's adjussive. So, and let it be. So, and this is and go and uncover. Even though you might literally, if it was all by itself, you might say and you went and you uncovered. But because of the vav sequence, you're going to go with the sense of the leadoff hitter. And since the sense of the leadoff hitter is a command, so and let be and go and uncover. So this is a perfect. It is a call or G stem. It is second feminine singular, and there you have it. And this is the same. It is gala. Well, actually, it's not the same. This is gala. It's a third hay, and the third hay has gone away. Oops. But this is a double. So this is not a. There's no silent schwa behind it. This is a genuinely doubling letter, a dagesh forte, a doubling dagesh. Dagesh. What is it? Anyway, but so it's a PL or a D stem, doubling stem, second feminine singular from gala. So go and uncover his feet. So the vav there is the his. The ot here is feminine plural. So feet is one of those words that looks normal, but it's actually feminine, even though it doesn't have anything to show you. But the ot tells you it's feminine plural. The mem on the front, regel means foot. I don't know. Maybe it's a variation on foot, but uncover his feet. Now, what's going on here? I remember back in beginning Hebrew. I remember back then, Lawson Stone at Asbury. He said that some think that the word feet can be a euphemism for genitals. Well, I don't. It doesn't even have to be a euphemism for that to be the sense here. Uncovering his feet means you take his, I don't know what we call it, skirt, his toga. I mean, it's not a skirt, but it's not like pants. And uncovering his feet basically is, and it doesn't say how high up she uncovered them, but she's making it clear, I'm available. I'm unattached. You're a kinsman. I'm available. You can take me on as one of your wives. And I imagine if Boaz is an older man, he probably already has some wives. That would be natural. It doesn't say that. We have to read between the lines. But take me on as a concubine. Basically, she is basically saying, I am open to becoming one of your women. Now, again, maybe he doesn't have any wives. That's the way we interpret it, but we interpret it because of our culture. I think in their culture, we should probably assume he had other wives and maybe other concubines. He's a wealthy man, and that was the classic MO. Look at Abraham and Jacob and so forth. So basically, uncover his feet, saying, "I'm available," and he'll tell you what to do. Okay, this is a little seedy here. So you go, you uncover his feet, and you lie. So vav is and, t is second feminine singular. Again, this is another sequential perfect, a wekatal, and this is a call stem, shakav again. We've seen shakav 3 times in this verse. So it is a perfect in form. It is second feminine singular. It is call or G stem, and it is a vav sequential perfect. So basically, I should have made this into you go, you uncover, you lie. It's go, uncover, and lie at his feet. And he, who is he? And he will tell you what you will do. So let's look at Yagid. This is from Nagad, to tell, and you can see that the nun assimilates when no vowel separates. The nun has been sucked into the gimel, and so it's hiding in there. This is an imperfect third masculine singular from Nagad. Actually, is it? It's a hifil. Sorry, hifil is when you have a hirik yod after the second radical, and you have a patak under the performative. So this is actually an H stem. So it's an H imperfect third masculine singular from Nagad. Let me just double check, but I'm almost sure I'm right. Yes, of course I was right. Why do I question myself? Anyway, so this is a H stem hifil. He will tell you, he will cause you to know, or whatever. Um, and then lock is la is to, and ka is second feminine singular object suffix. He will tell to you, and then we have a little bit left over. Et asher ta a sin. He will tell you what. Et is definite direct object marker. Asher is the relative pronoun, and then ta'asin, what you will do. He'll tell you what to do, what you will do. So the tav and the tav and the yod is 1-2 punch. It's a second feminine singular imperfect. It's call or G stem. The nun is a nun energicum or paragogicum. It's like let's ballast this thing down. It has no meaning whatsoever. So it's completely useless in terms of meaning. So he'll tell you what you will do. And there you have it, Ruth 3:4. We're back in the game, maybe. This is a bit seedy. What is he going to do? What will Boaz do when he finds a woman at his feet? We'll find out. Tune in next time for Ruth 3:5.